All right, guys, let's start class. JP, can I borrow you? Go on your butt. Actually, try this way a little bit. First game is standing versus seated player. Top player, I want you to stay standing for as long as you can and work to put your partner on their back and keep them there for as long as you can. You're not allowed to put your chest onto their chest, but you can use any other part of your body to help hold them down. My hands, my arms, my knees. You can even start covering hips. I just don't want your torso touching their torso. But like I said, you can use any part of your body, go anywhere you want to try and hold them down. If he tries to stand back up and I'm able to get a connection, come back up. Mat return immediately as long as you are close enough. We also, start getting up to your knees. We also can start attacking for headlock submissions, any strangles, really. As long as we're on the neck and threatening an immediate submission, go wherever you want, do whatever you want. But if I start tilting him over, for example, he's able to escape his head. We go back to no chest to chest, holding him down. Okay? Yes. Stand up. Bottom player, fight to stay seated for as long as you can. We're going to look to win by standing up to disconnected or at least hand fighting range. He doesn't have my torso. Come closer. Becoming top player or finishing on the legs. Regardless of what you do as bottom player, I want you to prioritize splitting your partner's legs apart or, come back, binding them together. This still applies, sit your butt. This still applies to leg entanglements, trying to split legs apart, or bind them together. Okay, does everyone understand? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this hurts still. Go. mind. You mind having him rotate in with you? Sure. Just keep his scale down. He just has to stand up or hold someone down.
Good.
Get your hand, just push him back. Try to keep his back on the mat. Just don't lay on top of him. Okay, grab his feet, push him, whatever you want to do. He's going to try and stand up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Nice. Good. Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Just try to stand up. Keep your back up off the mat. Water fountain. So when you're on your butt, I want you to use your arms and legs to manage distance between you and top player. Okay. Don't let them get close to you. Stand up. Okay. Or you get close to them, grab their legs, wrestle them, just stand back up. Okay. If you're on top, I want you to grab their ankles, throw them up to the air, just keep their back on them. Biggie is fun and interesting, but like, I just don't think it's, people think it's a necessity to get better at jiu-jitsu in general. I don't think that's the case.
I try to recommend me here, so like, yeah, for sure.
No.
I didn't really got close about it with the house.
It goes what?
Yeah, I'm going right here on the gym.
Sweet.
Grab his feet. If he can't stand up, and his feet are up on the floor. Keep him on his back. Hold him down, hold him down. Any part of your body you want to use to hold him down is fine. Yeah. Don't let his feet touch you.
Huh?
Don't let his feet touch you. Nice. Sorry about distracting. Don't let his feet touch you at any point. Shove him down, he's going to stand up. We manage distance with connections. Our connections are usually going to be hands, hooks, or posts. So if he can't really connect you with his feet, it's much harder for him to destabilize and disrupt your base. Don't let his feet touch you the whole time. Okay? Especially not between your legs.
Between the hooks.
Only chest to chest if there's an immediate submission threat happening. Tactical. That's the Chicago saddle. going. I forgot I scaled it down a little bit. Just make sure you wear your shoes off the mat.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Almost had it.
What's that?
The shirt.
We're actually just having a shipment come in soon. JP, can I borrow you again? Go on your back, lean this way. So we'll start from what I consider to be incomplete pins. We have 4 corners of our partner's torso. We're going to start with locked hands under both of their armpits, and my shin is draped across his hip line. Throughout this entire game, we're not allowed to completely cover my partner's hips. You can use any part of your body to cover his hips. It doesn't have to be this colloquial knee on belly, shin, both knees, you can sit on them. But top player, I want you to firstly maintain this double underhook and shin across stomach position for as long as you can. And I want you to submit your partner launching your attacks from this situation. We're still looking to bring our partner's arms above his head to put them into extension or contraction. And trying to isolate his head and arm. Sorry. Or arms by themselves to strangle, twist, or extend. Once we get our connection, do whatever you want, right? If you get a Kimura, however you want to attack. But again, we're launching our threats from this situation, from hips partially covered. You also win, turn away, by getting chest to back on our partner with locked hands. Bottom player, you win. Start turning away and standing up. By standing up, you don't have to break connections. Getting to seated guard with your back up off the mat. Come back. Just push me off. Or becoming top player. We have shoulders and hips. They're 2 different pieces. I have heavy connections to his shoulders and partial connections to his hips. So I want you guys to focus on rotating your hips and shoulders in two different pieces to help you start creating movement and making space between us. He starts turning his hips in or rotating or whatever he wants to do, try and get his arms back inside, push me away, get his legs in, whatever he wants, okay? Just don't let top player hold you still, okay? You guys understand?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. There's an immediate submission present. Keep going. So hug under both of his armpits. Put your shin across his stomach. Hold it for as long as you can. Don't fall down. Keep his biceps attached to his ears. Don't let him turn away. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Get behind him. Keep him on his back. Try to get around his legs. Nice. Good, switch. So you guys pause for a second.
I forgot if it's like connections or. You're on bottom again.
Don't be flat on the mat. Keep rotating. Keep rotating. Good. And in the 6 p.m. class, the games are smaller, like less variable, so it's not as like multiple options to win stuff, you know? Yeah.
I'm right after work, though. That's why I came to the 7 o'clock.
Pretty much all gyms have like the same schedule in a way, you know?
So you guys partners with Fighter Arts Academy?
We both trained there for a long time. I know Nick for, I think since he and I both started training actually. So lock your hands under both armpits. Yep. Hold them down, hold them flat. Keep your feet out in the middle. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. Get behind him, get behind him.
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
That's a win. Now if get behind him, see if you can put your calves in front of his legs. Stay on top of him. Good. Try to put that other heel inside of his legs. Get behind him, get behind him. Oh. Nice.
You're on me. Oh, you're on me.
So, when I have my first hook and he's on the side, how do I get my second hook in?
I'm sorry, what's that?
If I have my first hook on the side, but he's on the side, how should I try to both of them? This way to get the second hook?
Most of the time when we have chest to back, it's going to be one arm over and one arm under the armpits and shoulders. I want you to sandwich their head between your top arm and your head. So keep your head next to theirs.
Okay.
And try to align your spines up. Whenever they start getting off axis, that's when they can start to face you.
Okay.
Stay behind them for longer and keep your head really close to their head.
Okay.
JP, that's not a win. Seated guard.
You're on.
It's not over.
Gotta get up.
All right,
There
now
you
it's
go. You're on bottom line.
Now pair trying to stand up with sitting on your butt and getting your feet back in front between you and them. Okay. Either is a win, but see if that happens too. Don't let him connect his hands together. Start facing his hips. Let's try to get a little bit more hip coverage again. Keep him on his back. Get his legs out from between you and him. Nice, good. It's a win. Can I borrow your line? Lay on your side, rotated in. So now we're going to start with a connection at the hips instead of the shoulders with locked hands. And our partner's rotated in onto their side. So their shoulders facing the ceiling, they're not flat on their back. They're also starting with hands on top player. Top player, I want you to hold your partner down and get in, or you guys move around if you have to. Start getting inside of your partner's elbows so they can't push on you. However you want to do this, we're just removing hands from us and looking to connect to the shoulders in any way that we can, getting closer and closer to his shoulder line with our hips. I want you to submit your partner or start turning away. Cover your partner's hips and lock your hands at the shoulders. It doesn't have to be 2 hooks. Depending, like if you guys have IBJJF coming up, yeah, do 2 hooks, but it could be one shin draped over the side, crossed feet. Anything you want to do, just cover both of your partner's hip bones with locked hands at the shoulders. Bottom player, I want you to fight flatness and don't let top player put you on the flat of your back. Keep your hands on your partner and use your arms and legs to make space between you and either get to seated guard. Come back. Get your arms and legs between you and the floor and start standing up. You don't have to break connections, you just have to get your hands up off the mat. Come back. Or while seeking seated guard or standing, just reverse and become top player. Top player, prioritize staying on the hips and segmenting from hips to shoulders, removing hands and getting inside of armpits. You can go full mount if you want to continue pursuing attacks, but the only wins are submission or chest to back, locked hands and hooks. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Guys, start on your side, facing in.
Your shoulder is pointing at the ceiling.
Lock your hand around your waist and put your head up his back. Put your head on his chest. And get your hips closer. Put your head on his chest. Ready? That's good. Yep. Go.
Don't let him sit up. Oh. I wasn't sure whose neck was in more danger.
Dude, I was expecting to like hold his weight
Start with your hands on Ryan. Yeah. Keep rotating, keep rotating. Good, keep inside position. Get his head away from your head. Keep rotating, keep rotating. So a big part of this is holding them still and staying away from their legs. Go on your side for a sec. So if I'm in front of your knees, it's hard for them to really interact with me, manage space, or destabilize. But as soon as these knees and feet start coming in front, or I start going in the middle, that's when these become a problem for me, where they can push me away. They can do crazy things to my arms and legs. Stay in front of these knees with as much of your body as you can. We're starting like this, but we can, your arm, your head, you can start covering, you can just go around, start bringing your knees to your chest. As long as I stay in front of these things, and I'm trying to connect to your torso. Okay? Put your head, look at Ryan, yeah. Hold him still. Get closer. Ah, that's a win.
You're at him.
Oh my God.
Get on your side more.
Keep your shoulders off the mat. Get closer, Magro, get closer. Get your back up off the mat. Sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up. Good.
I heard this because it's at the same temple. Just the same temple. And I speak to other people like that. This is crazy. I need to know who these people are. You know these people because they're students in the gym that you get out. You definitely check this out. Figure it out. And once you either the gym or you use the us and send them, We're going there for the fall group of us. Marcy's like, oh, you're tall. I do triangles. Keep rotating. Don't let him connect his hands. Start sitting up. Good. Hold him as still as you can. his legs. Hold him down, hold him down, hold him down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Hold him down. Good.
That's good. Good. Get your knees and then your feet between you and him. Get your feet between you and him. Good. Step on him. Try to sit up. Get your feet on him. Push him away. Push him away. Push him away.
Nice.
What year was that? Seminar.
Oh. 3-4 years ago, I think. Probably longer.
Before they went even crazier.
Oh. The red just makes me feel like I'm in McDonald's. It's like,
Yeah, it's giving me a headache.
it's intentional. McDonald's does that to make you not sit. It's like, get out.
It's funny because they're right next to McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, when they're opening it up, they're like, we're gonna remove it in business. It's just, it's colors.
Just go make fun of them. That's what they think. Get those hands off you. Win the middle, win the middle. Nice.
That's a long win.
Use your head to hold him down. Time.
Your brother doesn't come through? Is he busy?
He's got a class on Thursdays.
I don't know if I ever met your brother.
Maybe.
I thought you guys were the same person for a while.
Yeah, I know.
Can I tell you that?
You told me when I first came.
I didn't know you were two different people.
Maybe you met him at Ironman, but
Yeah.
besides that, I don't think so.
He's older than you?
Mm-hmm.
Sit in your butt, face that way. So we're start just to get into the starting situation. We're both seated. My chest is on his chest and my head is next to his head. I have locked hands at the waist and I'm pulling Ryan over top of me. His knees are pulled to his chest. This is our start position. Attacker, I am going to look to submit my partner or get up to any chest-to-chest pin with hands locked to the shoulders. If I start coming up, it doesn't matter what the position is, side pins, half guard, mount. As long as I am chest on chest and my hands are locked anywhere at my partner's shoulders, I win. That hurts my hip so bad. Ryan's job is to either stay on top and get to a chest-to-chest pin of his own with locked hands to the shoulders, or to get to standing disconnected. Oh. So you can either choose to stay on top and pressure in, try to pin, or get away from them. Don't get so dead set on one or the other. They're going to interplay with each other. You have to hold your partner down in grappling, okay? No one has to stay on the ground with you. Come back again. And as long as I have some degree of connection to my partner, start running away. Try to bring them back down to submit or chest-to-chest pin, okay?
What are your ones again?
Submit or get to any chest-to-chest with locked hands to the shoulders.
No chest to back, but hooks in.
No, do whatever you want from start to submit or chest-to-chest pin.
Okay.
So you can stay in the back, straight jacket, whatever you want to do, okay? Like I said, any chest-to-chest, butterfly, half, mount, doesn't matter. Get your chest in their chest and lock your hands. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Get up, get up, get up. Keep your hips off the floor, TJ. Get your butt off the ground. Get up. Get on your hands. Get up to your hands. Good. Keep facing it. Turn either direction. Just face it. Good. Get his feet off you. You can have with this grip on his wrist, keep going. Okay? If this is still there, keep going. Okay? Keep rotating, keep rotating. Get up, get up, get up. Keep going. Face him, face him, face him, face him, face him. Put your hips into his hands. Hips in, hips in, hips in. Just don't fall straight backwards. Take him to side to side. I don't know. One second. Oh, all right. Good. That's a win. That's a win. Good. Yep.
He was on bottom, right?
Yeah.
Oh well, it's rotating. Oh, I love that escape so much. Oh my god. Just stay on him, stay on him, stay on him. Any submission you want. If you're touching him, keep going. Keep it covered. Get under his hips, get under his hips or outside. Who was on top? Counted as a win. He was at your shoulders before. Get your head close to his head. Get on top, get on top, get on top, get on top, get on top. Good, keep squeezing, keep squeezing. Take your time, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I love those AC joint dislocators. How old is he? It was one person that was him.
I told him just come for the next 2 months. It's free.
Nice.
Nice though.
Top player wins by submitting or disconnecting.
I think you're on.
Oh my god, I said that so long. That's how I saw this Eduardo Tella's instructional clip where he's like, it's turtle stuff, going from like quad pod to seat, and he's like, who's on top now? And you see Placido like, oh, who is on top? Try to get your head to the floor. across his feet. Yeah, keep turning. JP, run away. Follow him, get your back up off the mat. Oh, careful. Submit or get to chest pin. Good, that's a win. Ryan's got to get to a pin or run away. Stay on it. Climb the ladder. Go to his foot, go to his knee, go to his hip. Keep his hands on the floor. Grab your hands under his armpit. Good. Use it to get your legs back in front, TJ. Time, that's class.